All right, welcome to the brief overview of the setup for the Investigating Momentum and Force Lab, looking at impulse. So again, the instructions are here, you just need to read it, but this is your visual guide. We are going to need a stopwatch, so figure out how you're going to use a stopwatch. When you open the PhET simulation, we are going to be using the acceleration tab. And for every trial, you are going to be hitting the reset button over here on the right, and you will have to reset friction to 0 and check those 4 boxes. There is a picture of that, but again, you will have to redo that every time. The other button you need to be aware of is this pause play button. You need to pause to do your setups, and then when you play, you press play and start timing at the same time. Okay, so what we're doing here is timing how long it's going to take this box to get all the way from 0 to 40 meters per second. So we're waiting for the entire speedometer to top out, at which point the little guy will do the splits and no longer be able to push the box. So again, that's what you're doing yourself, is recording that time. Each of the trials is going to use a different amount of force, which we're using these double arrows to set up. So the first trial is the box plus 50 newtons of force. When I press play, I also start my timer now, and I'm timing how long it takes to get all the way up to the top. And that's basically it. When I finish timing that, I haven't finished, this is not the end, but when you finish timing that and you're ready for the next trial, you have to again hit the reset button and redo the friction, the boxes, and the pause to set up the next one, and then time it. I think that's pretty much it. It itself will walk you through filling in the data table. You will need to calculate the starting momentum, which is the mass times the starting velocity. Hint, did it start moving? And the final momentum, hint, did they all top out at 40 meters per second? And the change, which is the final minus the initial. Hint, did they all start at 0 and end at 40? You are inserting the times you measure here. The new concept introduction here is going to talk through that impulse idea again, and then it will walk you through analyzing and applying the data. Make sure that's done by the time I see you next in class, and good luck.